occasionally that gets the glances, and it's like, I don't know who's been on for whatever, because I haven't been on. You know, so. Yeah. Has, what's his name? Deluxe been on? Oh, shit. I haven't been on forever. Or whatever. Oh yeah, because I haven't seen you. I haven't seen him on. And I haven't seen you or heard you talk about him. To messages.
Our UAV is online.
Hmm. I mean, I assume it's him. I assume no one's killed him and like taken his persona or anything like that. But then again, you never know. I've heard some weird ass stories, man, about some of the murders. Like I know in Japan there was one that happened around what 2010s or something like that, where I think if I remember correctly, where the killer got in, killed the whole family overnight, and just lived in their house for like 2 days, ate their food, looked up stuff on the internet, tried to buy tickets using their cards and stuff like that, and then left. And they never caught him. There's a bunch of weird stuff with it too. Like there was sand from like somewhere in California, you know, some one of those beaches out there, and somehow they managed to piece together that he may have been a serviceman. U.S. serviceman, possibly, or something like that. It's real weird. I don't quite understand. And he was of Asian descent, as if I remember correctly from the story. Um, yeah, yeah, Asian U.S. serviceman or former serviceman or something like that. Yeah, some weird shit. Yeah, all right. So, what would you say would be your favorite GTA game? Hmm. I I I've wa- I've watched people play it as it is or whatnot, you know, as it was, and to me it looks fine. In some aspects, I'd say it looks a lot better than a lot of the games today.
Team deathmatch.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that, and I thought that's bullshit.
Let's do this.
I know that they did the definitive trilogy, but that was so fucked up beyond repair. Well, also, I don't understand why would you put it on like a mobile game fucking studio to make something like that, you know?
We're taking the lead.
And I heard they had plans to do something with GTA 4 or whatnot, you know, some of the other GTAs. Or I guess it'd just be GTA 4, but that didn't really happen. Oh yeah, so back to the interview or whatnot, since apparently there's only one person left on the enemy team. And I can't stab them worth shit. So it's really funny, whenever I got into the interview room, one thing I was kind of afraid of was how diverse was this thing going to be, and try and guess two people. It was a professor and a student currently at the in one of the three facilities, and try and guess what their ethnicities were. Well, the student was a black girl, but she was pretty nice, not crazy or anything like that. And luckily, didn't ask me any political questions, because then that would have been where I've been sweating bullets. Because it's like, I don't really like lying, but I am gonna have to lie here. Better make it look good, But what is it? Try and guess what the other ethnicity was of the professor. No, it was an Indian guy, and I could not understand about half the shit he was fucking saying. I had to sit there. Yeah, yeah, not Native American Indian. I'm talking about Indian guy. Yeah. Yeah, and oh boy, I was sitting there having a. That's probably what caused my mind to be burned out by the time they sent me to the essay portion or whatnot, because I was sitting there I was having to decipher what he was saying. Sometimes it was really clear, other times it was like I can't fucking understand what the fuck you're saying. I had to sit there and try and actually think about what the hell he was saying. It's like, okay, thank God I was able to fill in the gaps and understand certain words to be able to make a whole sentence and just kind of, make it work. Because I made it seem like I was understanding him at the drop of a hat. There were some times where it's like, okay, let me go ahead and think about this or whatnot. Okay, now I understand what the question you asked. Here's my answer or whatnot. So, but they were pretty nice folks, not assholes or anything like that. It's just like, oh God, one of the people that was the pharmacist that I actually shadowed under said that UT was one of his places that he was thinking about going, and he said that whenever he went there, he thought it was a setup. He thought he was set up. In terms of like them trying to catch him or something like that, because he is or was a Tennessee Volunteers fan, and the person that he talked to or whatnot was some Chicago. I don't think the Chicago Bulls was football, but like some team in Chicago or whatnot, and was like, "You a big football fan and stuff like that, or whatever." I don't fucking know, because I don't keep up with this shit. And if they were going to ask me that shit, I would have been like, I'm not much into sports, so I don't really have much of an opinion on this. I'm sorry, sports is like the last fucking thing I've got any concern for. How the fuck? Yeah, okay, yeah. But, yeah, so that's how that turned out. But everything went okay, and like I said, I got accepted. And the interview got finished somewhere around like 2:45 to 3, and I had my response by like 5:34, I think was what the email had. So they were pretty, quick about that. Yeah, and I made sure to get, I think, pretty good recommendations. I didn't get the people that hated my guts or anything like that. Would you be willing to write me a letter of recommendation? I can't stand this motherfucker. I've also been watching a lot of police chases on YouTube. Been pretty entertaining. I watched it in the early 2000s very briefly before that one, I'm sure it was probably better then because you didn't have because around the time that I started watching, it was when the racial tension bullshit was happening, and then it's like the cops couldn't really do anything. They just kind of like, well, don't do this, don't do that, okay, you know.
Enemy UAV is airborne.
Hmm. Hmm. Oh, no, you're good. Ah, man, listening to Modern Warfare 2 soundtrack while I'm playing the original Modern Warfare makes me wish we'd really gotten the full Modern Warfare 2 remastered, you know, multiplayer, Spec Ops, everything. But no, because DEI is more important. Well, DEI needs to DIE.
Our UAV is online.
Oh yeah, they have completely dug themselves into a hole and fucked themselves.
Airstrike standing by.
Oh, they pissed a lot of people off with that. That's for sure.
Friendly airstrike on the way.
Destroy the shrine, yeah. Good, because stupid people should win stupid prizes. Was it play stupid games, win stupid prizes? Oh yeah, and it's like yeah, but you know now, and also one thing I heard that was extremely sad, not just from me being half Japanese, but also from just in general, like in terms of these people preaching, don't do cultural appropriation and all this other bullshit or whatnot, all their usual horseshit. Someone had said that racist black people over here in the States had gone ahead and said that the black people were the ones that were responsible for samurai culture, and I thought, what the fuck? Of all the most absurd shit, and then also dreadlocks came from the Vikings, not black people.
Time's almost up.
Oh, for fuck's sake. It's, yeah. For as much as I... Oh, yeah.
Mission accomplished. Good work, Marines.
No. Oh, yeah. Okay, if you're talking about that, then yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh, man, I'm sure the Jews are extremely happy about that one. Yeah. The white Jews. But apparently someone took it and said, this is the Bible. God, that makes me just want to burn everything. I mean, seriously, I I swear to God, there's just sometimes where it's like these people are like, oh, we're gonna burn a town. Yo, you want to burn a town? I'll burn the entire fucking world. And then we'll see we'll see who's talking about, oh, we're going to burn this town. I'm going to incite such fucking violence, you won't be able to tell the difference between regular violence and my extreme violence. They're just those people that just incite within me something that's like, you want real violence, I'll show you real fucking violence. You'll know fear by the time I'm fucking done with you, pal. We're not going to have none of this shit. You want to go and portray me as a monster? I'll fucking become one. I'll give you a reason to fucking be afraid. But yeah. But anyway, yeah, no, that's I did not realize this Afrocentric, in other words, black supremacy. They always talk about white supremacy, but I was like, you're telling me there's not supremacy of the other races too? It's always white supremacy, but no. Yeah. That's a surprise to me. Yeah.
UAV recon standing by.
Well, if they're the real Jews, the Jewish people were the ones that were buying, and if the other black Jews were also selling and capturing them, then technically there is no racism involved because everyone's Jew. Oh. Yeah, honestly, I would love to just see Jesus and just ask him, so Jesus, what do you think about them saying you're black? I would love, what does the Lord think about this? What does our Father think about this? And what do you think about this?
Enemy helicopter approaching.
No. Really? Kind of doesn't surprise me, but kind of does. Huh. Yeah, those chocolate brown people. Don't forget about the brown cows that make chocolate milk, too. Support brown cow lives.
Team deathmatch. Let's do this.
And to be honest, that explains why they didn't try and kill each other constantly. Because they're Arabic, they'd always be trying to kill each other. Yeah, at some point. I don't see him online yet, but
Friendly airstrike on the way.
Hmm.
Friendly chopper on the way.
Right.
We've taken the
Well, like I
lead.
told you, I'll be going to Japan this go around, so that will be an interesting prospect. That will be around May.
We've lost the lead.
Oh, you'll have to let me know how that new Doom. So, what makes you? I mean, aside from being a Doom person, what are you looking forward to in this new Doom? It was 2016. Everyone says 2016 at least. Hmm. Oh yeah, no, it was what Doom was meant to be, and then some.
Enemy UAV is airborne.
Yeah.
Enemy helicopter inbound.
Right. Mm-hmm. Oh, I mean, especially whenever you get to the parts where like you're able to tear them apart and stuff like that. Oh, that's fucking awesome. I heard a lot of people didn't like Doom Eternal. Would you know why that was?
Bloody hell, we just got our asses kicked.
Hmm. Oh, you're talking about Mick Gordon. And then Bethesda pissed off Mick Gordon because they retarded. You got to have that, yeah. Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you don't have any pets, do you? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. And then if you're not careful, like our dog, she has a bad habit of just tearing shit up because she gets bored, and it's like, we're gonna beat the hell out of you, you little shit. But you know, it's like, two becomes four, four becomes eight.
Team deathmatch. Take no prisoners, comrades.
Well, given that we've, left our cats for like 2 weeks at a time, which we'll be doing again, as you know, they seem to be able to survive. I mean, we give them food and water and whatnot. They seem to be able to survive on their own. Of course, they'll probably try and hide up under shit and stuff, but like whenever we're gone for like most of the day or whatnot, it's not like they're horribly traumatized. I think, like you said, the cats could probably make it through what you say, a 12-hour day or whatnot. They could probably, live through that and not be like traumatized or anything like that. 2 weeks, yeah, that might be pushing it like what we do, but it's not like it's a everyday thing. It's like every so often. And it's not like they don't live through it. They just get really dramatic and like panicked because they think we've abandoned them, and it's like, no, you dumbasses, we just abandoned you for like 2 weeks and we came back. Perhaps you're not wrong about the abandoning part, but no, we weren't going to abandon you.
Enemy helicopter approaching. Enemy UAV is airborne. UAV recon standing by. Our UAV is online.
Murder boner.
Enemy UAV is airborne.
Well, at least they know what gets them going, unlike some other people in today's world.
Our UAV is online.
Son of a bitch. This motherfucker. Oh, the controller? Fucking hell. You don't happen to know any known problems with those sticks, right? Like it doesn't mess up the controller or anything like that. Okay. I assume they wouldn't be using it if it did, but you never know.
Standing by. Our UAV is online.
Right.
Air threat standing by. Friendly airstrike on the way.
Hmm.
This is our last chance.
Hmm.
Enemy UAV is airborne.
Well, I'm sure they also are planning that people are going to buy it for that price rather than charging, Because I'm sure if they really wanted to, they could charge a premium of like 150 to 200. But I think, again, it's like with the console manufacturers, at least how it used to be, where you're supposed to sell the console for an undercut in the hopes to be able to make your money back on the software sales. At least that's my understanding of how it worked, but hell, considering that probably places like that stupid fucking development studio made Concord probably got money from USAID. I don't know how it fucking works no more. I don't quite understand how some of this shit works. In terms of people make shit stuff, but the government uses our taxpayer money to support their business. Gee, I don't ever recall the last time that someone ever did that for me.
Enemy UAV is airborne.
Oh gosh. No, I'm going to be right back. Okay, well, it turns out somebody fell asleep on the couch. So, 10 minutes. Yeah, so in 10 minutes I'll have to go back over there and wake them up again so we can play on Battlefield.
Team deathmatch.
I'm sure you sound like you're getting tired too. Yeah, well, I thought I'd at least take this to chat with you for a bit because probably won't be able to chat for. I'll probably be able to chat next week, and I don't know about the week since the week schedule's been kind of on and off. You know, just kind of depending on what the hell's been going on.
We've taken the lead.
Oh, okay.
We've lost the lead.
Hmm. I know that they've got all of the Command and Conquer games on Steam. I don't know. Would you want to play them with me or something? You know, I think there's a way of doing multiplayer. I think they've got something that's like an external third-party thing called Command and Conquer Net or CNC Net is what they've got it abbreviated as. But it's like some kind of multiplayer hub that you can use to connect other people's games and stuff like that.
Enemy UAV is airborne.
I think all for the bundle for all of the
Enemy
ones they
UAV
released is like
airborne.
$20,
Our UAV is online.
and all the games combined. Oh, okay. I haven't bought the bundle yet, but I've been thinking about it, considering I haven't been able to use the disc versions yet. Well, unfortunately, since I'm not making money at a steady rate at the moment, it wouldn't make a difference because I'd be losing all of it anyway. So I'd rather just pay up front. And right now, I don't really have a need for the PC controller, given that I don't really have a.
Our UAV is online.
I mean, I've got the laptop, but I don't really have a permanent PC at the moment.
We've taken the lead.
So it's kind of like, Hmm. Oh yeah, speaking of which, did you ever get that golden helmet from Limited Run? That ever come on for you? Okay,
Friendly airstrike on
nice.
the way.
Right. Hmm. You got all the games?
Friendly helicopter on the way.
Well, I was talking about like the boxed games or whatnot, you know. Oh my goodness, how could you? I don't even know who you are anymore. I can't look at you. uh, will you ever think about getting the 32X or anything like that back? Maybe not the 32X, but I know that you'd probably want to play Snatches or something like that sometime, right? Do you ever consider getting that EverDrive that I told you about or whatnot? Oh yeah, I will try and do that in just a minute after this match is over. Because the guy who sells it, guess what, is based in Ukraine? To be honest, he should be giving us a fucking discount for all the aid that we're providing his fucking military's ass, defending his ass for all that shit. I mean, I paid fucking $200 for my TurboGrafx EverDrive that I haven't figured out how to fucking use. Said I was going to do over the break, didn't do it, and now it's here. It's fancy paperweight as far as I'm concerned right now because I don't know how to fucking use it.
UAVs online.
But it's supposed to be able to play all the TurboGrafx CD games, PC Engine CD, and all the other stuff, so.
Airstrike standing by.
And of course, I don't have to have the actual disk system or anything like that. It's just plug and play. Simple as it gets.
Helicopter support standing by. Friendly helicopter on the way.
Now, one quick question I do have for you. Would you rather play on original hardware, or would you rather play with hardware that's, it's new hardware, but playing the same stuff, you know what I mean? You know, like the analog stuff? Well, they've got those wireless, what is it, M30s or whatnot that people use now. I ended up picking up one of those for my analog Mega SG or whatnot. So that's been actually really easy. Makes playing those games really stressless, question mark. I don't know if that's the right word to be using, but I don't have to sit there and worry about trying to get a bunch of weird ass cables and stuff like that. It's just straight to HDMI and I plug in the cart and it works. And of course controllers are responsive and everything like that. If I'm having any problems, it's probably due to the way the game was made more than anything else, so yeah. And I finally ended up getting that thing that I pre-ordered back in fucking, what was it? August of last year. And that was the FX Unit Yuki thing for the Mega Drive. Genesis, Mega Drive Genesis. So now I can actually, I haven't played it, but I've got the cart and everything like that to be able to play it on the Analog Duo or Analog SG. So. That, and because I'm retarded, I also picked it up for the PC Engine CD. So, I bought the same game for 2 different systems, and it was roughly, what was it? It was like 170 something dollars after tax and everything like that. And I was like, well, I'm retarded, so I went and bought it. So, yeah.
Enemy UAV is airborne.
Do I regret my purchase? Slightly. I don't know if I needed exactly both of them, but here we are. I've got both of them, so now I don't have to. I don't have to think about it. It's just already here.
We are about to achieve victory coverage. Enemy UAV is airborne. Our UAV is online.
Oh yeah, did I tell you that I got a 161 in one cart for my Neo Geo and an adapter for it, or MBS to AES adapter? Well, I ended up getting all that for my last few purchases before I made the decision to stop spending money so I could save a little bit of money for when we go over there to Japan. Because I'll probably be in debt by the time we get back. And that's probably where most of the money during the summer is probably going to go to paying that off. Oh, okay. But,
Good work, comrades.
what is it? That's what I ended up getting. The only thing is now, because the cartridge takes a little bit more power, I need to get a 5 volt instead of the standard 3 volt power supply to be able to power everything on the Neo Geo. So, yep. But it's got most of the expensive games on there, like Neo Turf Master, which is like worth thousands. Yeah. Not unless everyone just all of a sudden doesn't give a fuck about the shit and just is dumping their shit like they used to. Which I don't know if that'll ever happen again. Probably not. Really. Hmm. Yeah. I mean, it's not one of those things I'm gonna rush out there and buy, but if it was included in like a set or something for a really good deal, I wouldn't be opposed to getting it, you know? Hmm. If I remember correctly, that's the one where you could dunk and then the ball would catch on fire and stuff like that, right? Or maybe I'm thinking of something else. Oh, okay. And then, yeah. Okay. When you dunk. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Hmm. Wow. Wow. I can't believe it. Wow. But that must mean he thought, yeah, this game's pretty damn good. Put me in there so I can look good in the two. Hmm. 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 Yeah, but then again, it's like, it's I don't know. I wouldn't say. Yeah, what do you expect from the Genesis and stuff like that? I mean, if the Genesis was at the same level of the Neo Geo, then you wouldn't be able to afford it, nor the games. You know. Hmm. Yeah. No, they weren't cheap. They were not cheap. Yeah, right. Or sometimes, what is it? I'd seen some for like 70 or 80. Hmm. Fuck, man. I want to say like six, 700 something dollars, close to it, somewhere, or it's like 659 or something like that, including two controllers. Eh.
You supposed to wake me up?
I was going to. No. He's just sitting there asking me why I didn't wake him up, and I was going to. But, anyway, keep talking. Hmm. It'd be in the thousands, I know that much. Hmm. Seems to me whenever I looked it up, or at least whenever someone made a video on it at the time, there was something that was. It was like 1,500, I think, is what they had said for the deluxe edition with the two controllers in one game. But yeah, I don't know how that affects today, considering that that was probably made whenever shit wasn't. We weren't in the shit can like we are now. Oh, really? Okay. That's still that's a pretty big commitment there. Yeah. Yeah. Right. I must be pretty lucky then. Just kidding. Yeah. But yeah, no one, no one back then would have been buying it unless they got money. 200 something, I think. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was with one controller and the game. So yeah, and it already had the modification done where I could put the Unibios in there, and then I put the Unibios in there. So now I can have cheats and infinite lives and all the other good stuff too. So it was actually really good. Well, did you ever think about getting a Neo Geo and well, not Not back then, but as in terms of like now, now that you've got your job and you're able to make money. Whenever the things are still affordable, like in the early 2000s, now it's not so affordable. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I know that they've got a flash card out there for the Neo Geo now, which is still a couple $100, but it's like what 200 250 or something like that. But once you get that and you get the micro SD card, you can load up all the stuff, and depending on which one you get, you can also load Neo Geo CD exclusive games onto it as well. So, yep. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and send before I forget. Let me go ahead and send you the link to the what you want to call it. Crix Mega Everdrive Pro. I want to make sure this is the right one. Supported ROM format: Genesis 32X, Mega CD, Master System, and NES. RAM cart for Mega CD. CD BIOS swap function turns off region locks for Mega CD games. Hardware Mega Key turns off region locks for Genesis games. Game Genie cheat support. Yep. I'm not really sure. I think they're still useful. They still got their place, but I think whenever people get stuff like this, they stop using the Game Genie for the most part. I mean, because like I just read, it already has the stuff. And you can have 98 Genesis save states, 98 Sega Master System save states, and stuff like that. So, really, you were really there. Hmm. Hmm. Oh yeah, everyone talks about that. Oh no, I didn't see his video on that. The only one that I watched was The Town with No Name, I think, with you. And it's like, what the fuck kind of ending is this? Just shoots the kid, and it's just like things are going great, and the train just shoots off into light speed. Oh, that's just that. That was fucking hilarious. Just outright shoots the fucking kid. Of all the things, and you just left sitting there like, what? Everyone's just sitting there like, what the fuck just happened? Oh. Yeah. That and then what was it? Plumbers don't wear ties. This is a fucking slideshow. An adult video game. Keep that in mind. Yeah, I like the strip mahjong better anyway. Not that I know how to play fucking mahjong, but I'll figure it out. I've got a motivation. But I also sent you the wiki page to the Mega SG. The only problem with the Mega SG now is that it's kind of expensive, and what is it? Well, some people are asking like 750, but I think that's the high end. Um, you might be able to find something a bit lower than that. I haven't really looked in a while, but what is it? They stopped making those a while ago, so now everyone's been trying to sell them off like there's something super rare and everything like that. So all the prices have jumped up a little bit. But if you do get it, it will include a Sega Master System cartridge adapter to where you can plug in original Sega Master System cards into the cartridge slot. I have mine still wrapped up there because I don't have any Sega Master System games, but um, I'll think about it. But some of those games also cost just as much as Genesis games. It's like, damn, that's a lot. That's a lot for those games. Oh no no no! But I'm talking about whenever I go into these stores and stuff like that. Everyone's got them priced the same price because of price charting and all the other good stuff. But some people are willing to make deals and things like that. And it's like, okay, like if something's got some kind of defect or something, they're willing to shave a little bit off the price. And it's like, well, I can't ask you to do much more than that. So. But yeah. Well, I should probably be going to the battlefield chat, so I will see you around. I'm sure that you're probably ready to pass out. And if you ever decide to look into the Evercart and the Analog SG or whatnot, let me know. I'd be curious to see what you pick up and what you play. Yeah, sounds good. No, that's fine. Yeah, I'll try and let you know. And if I don't let you know, don't worry about it. We'll just have to. I guess I don't know if you'll be off next weekend. Okay. Okay. Well, whenever the next best weekend is, and we can all get together and play or whatnot. So, yep. See you around. Yep. A little bit.